friends, Miss Wendy here with the Fairfield Public Library, and today we are going to be making a wooden ornament to celebrate Earth Day. Please join me and I'll show you how to make it. In the bag that you picked up from the Fairfield Public Library or the Woods Branch Library, you'll find a container of Mod Podge, a foam brush, one piece of twine, one paper clip, a Happy Earth Day picture, one wood ornament, either a wood slice or a wooden egg, and a paper plate. You'll also need a pair of scissors and a pencil, and optional items are markers. All right, let's get started. Now, if you notice, Happy Earth Day is backwards. That's because we are going to put it face down, and then it will come out so that you can read the words the correct way, Happy Earth Day. So first, I'll decide which side of the wood slice I'd like my picture on. And this is going to be pointing up. So you want to put the hole up on top so you can actually read when you're done. I want to put the picture on this side, so I'm going to put it on the picture and try to center it. Just go ahead and draw around. All right, so cut just on the inside of that line. And there's our Happy Earth Day. Now, put that picture down on the paper plate. Open up your Mod Podge carefully. Dip your brush in there, your foam brush. And we want to put a coating, pretty thick coating, almost so you can't see the picture. You want to put that right all over. This might get a little bit messy. We'll put it all over your picture there. So once you've done that, make sure you have the correct side, and then carefully pick up that picture. Place it on your ornament the way that you traced it, and just smooth it out. There we go. And you might get a little on the edges. That's okay. You don't want any air bubbles or anything, so just make sure it's pretty smooth and it stays on there. Now it's a waiting game. You will have to let this dry for a full 24 hours so that the picture will transfer onto the wood. So a little patience is required here. And if you want to put a design on this, you can use your markers to color on this side while this is drying. If your kit had the egg in it, same procedure, and then you can color this part of the egg if you'd like. Make sure you wash off your foam brush and let it dry to get ready for tomorrow. And recap your Mod Podge because we will be using that again. See you tomorrow. So we made it. 24 hours is a long time to wait. Good job waiting. So today we will rub our paper off. We just need a little bit of water to get it damp, and a paper towel is probably a good idea. So just dip your fingers in the water and put it on the paper. And what we want to do with this is we're going to rub this paper off, but not too hard because we don't want to rub the design off of the wood. So just go ahead and wet that paper and start rubbing, and you'll see that it's going to start to make little rolls of paper that you can rub off and maybe put on the paper plate, and just gently rub this off with your fingers, and you'll see that the design has transferred onto the wood. That is not coming off with the paper, which is perfect. That's just what we want. So we're starting to see the design, but you also still see some paper. So maybe just get a little bit more water and rub a little bit more. So you might have to leave this to dry and do this again to make sure that all of the paper is off before we move on to the next step. So here we are after a little while, and see, we still need to get some of this paper off. So go ahead and dip your fingers in again and get your wood slice wet and just rub. Don't rub too hard because we don't want the picture to come off. And I'm just going to use my towel a little bit just to rub it a little bit more. All right, I think that looks pretty good. You may be wondering why I gave you a paper clip. I'm just going to ask you to open up the paper clip by bending it open like that. And now, just going to poke through where that hole is to get ready to put our string through in a little bit. So give this just a little while to dry. All right, so I've given this some time to dry, and I'm pretty happy with most of the paper off here. So I'm going to just clean this up a bit and use my paper plate again while I use the Mod Podge. So open up your Mod Podge carefully, dip your brush in, and just paint on a light coating. Don't be concerned, it is going to look white at first, but it will dry clear. Just go ahead and recap your Mod Podge. You can save it and use it for another project, or even after this side dries, maybe you'd like to put Mod Podge on your picture if you drew one. Go ahead and wash off your brush, and you've guessed it, we have to wait for this to dry. Then we are going to put the string through. We are going to put the string through the hole. I'm just going to set this aside to dry and show you on this one. So take your twine or your string that you got with your kit and put it through the hole. And if you need, you can put a piece of tape on it to make it easier. So just take your twine, put a piece of tape on the end, and wrap it up in that tape as tightly as you can. So just go ahead and put that through the hole and pull it out the other side. And then just go ahead and make a knot. And your ornament is ready to hang wherever you'd like to hang it. So friends, I hope you had a wonderful time making your Earth Day ornament and maybe even decorating the back. I hope you'll join us for more DIY crafts. Please check our calendar for future events. Have a great day, and thanks so much for joining me. Bye-bye.